Hi, this is Christopher. I'm from the mobile programming class. We are supposed to make an app in Android as a part of the curriculum for CS4521. Now, my app is called EagleEyes. As the name suggests, this app is going to be an eye for somebody. So this app is going to be for the blind. Uh, we we intend to build an Android application that will run on various devices. Plus, it will be an eye for the people who can't see. So, this is going to now we have many apps that do similar stuff, but this is going to do for particularly in the area of sign recognition and reading. Sign reading has already been done through OCR techniques, that's called optical character recognition, that reads some words and comes back with an audio output saying interpreting the words that were in the image. Now what we intend to do is we intend to create an app that will first search for a sign in a vicinity and then tell him, hey, there's a sign there. You want to zoom in there. When he zooms in, it will then clear the image, take out the noise from that image, process it, make it good for OCR to read it, and then come out with an audio output saying, okay, that's what the sign is saying. Now, all said and done, it sounds kind of simple and unnecessary, but let me tell you, the signs that we find in our college, in our university, have braille written all over it, so it becomes very easy for the blind to read. What about the signs that are placed in the bus stations or the train stations? You can't go around searching for the sign and then feeling it every time you reach a station. That's absurd. So our app is going to do that for them. It's going to search for a sign, and this is done when the camera is online, so you don't have to keep taking uh, images, you don't have to keep capturing everything. This is on the fly. The camera starts drawing lines, starts searching for any geometrical figure that looks like a rectangle or a triangle. That's what we have assumed for now. And then it says, hey, I think there is a sign right there because it fits the length and the width, the dimensions of a sign, which is kind of standard. And it says, can you zoom in that direction? And when they zoom in, they find out, okay, that's the sign. It does all the processing for him and comes out with a voice output. So we intend to do this, and that's my concept summary. The audience is obviously going to be the blind people, but we want to push this ahead to do this for the sighted ones too. Now, what is it? What is there for the sighted ones? It's going to be for the guys who are traveling a lot, and it's tough for them to read certain languages. So we are going to do kind of translation for them, sign reading plus translation for the sighted. But right now, that we are going to stick to searching for a sign, which is the primary problem. Now we have two phases in this app. The first phase is going to be obviously detecting a signboard. That's the major problem. Once we detect it, then everything falls into place. We have OCR techniques that have been highly developed, and these OCR techniques get it right 77% of the time. But we want to push this to 88 or 90% by providing an image that has been processed perfectly for it. So what we do is in phase one, we scan for a sign. We scan for horizontal or vertical lines, find out where they're intersecting each other and the angle between these two lines. If we find that it it fits the dimensions that we are looking for, yes, there must be a sign there. And we have a text-to-speech engine that will tell the user to uh, zoom in that direction, or will guide him to search for the sign. The phase 2 will come later on, but we are totally focusing on phase 1 right now. Now let me tell you that I'm so sorry. Let me tell you that the app runs is an Android app, of course, and it runs on level 16. Now we chose 4.1.2 because it's the most basic and it's the most stable version for right now. Uh, Given the fact that 19 and 21 are just new in the market. However, we might intend to push this forward to the next versions as they become stable and as they are supported on various devices. We're using OpenCV to conduct the C++ functions such as edge detection, and then there is Gaussian blurring, all these huge methods that do the dirty work in the background to give you a simple audio output. And this is being done in Eclipse. We have used HTC to test this app because it runs on 4.1.2, and Google Nexus to see if this can run on higher devices. Uh, it has certain snags, but it does kind of a good job. Now let me jump to page number 15 here. This is what I intend to do. This is how my app is going to run. I'm going to demo it in the part 2 of this video, but this is what I intend to do. Notice that the line has been drawn. It detects any horizontal line that's drawn. That's not good. So for the app, but these lines do not intersect, and that's what tells the app that there is nothing there. It's just an obstacle. And this is kind of good because we might push into searching and detecting obstacles that might come in his way. This can go to phase 3. It has its there is some potential right here. Right now, when we search for a sign and when it's scanning, it can find two lines that are intersecting here, and that's where and that's where its interest is aroused. It looks at this intersection and then tells him, wait a minute, can you please zoom in? And that's when you start zooming in. When you start zooming in, it starts drawing lines like these, the horizontal lines that are showing the outline. As you keep zooming in, it draws the lines around the sign, and then you come to know, oh, okay, that fits the dimensions, that is the sign. Now once this is done, we have obtained phase 1 successfully. But notice the image is kind of tilted. Now this is not good for OCR. It kind of throws the engine off. So what we are going to try to do is capture this image and send it to processing. So when you click on take photo, it takes this image, processes it, tries to orient it and get it straight. This is the intended output that we want, that it looks kind of straight, as if you are focusing on the image directly. But right now this is the output we are getting, which is not optimal. So this is where the app is kind of failing, and that's why we say the app is around 50% right. But having said that, this is kind of good. We might have to play with a little numbers, a few figures here and there, and we might get the optimal output. The output can be displayed right here in the next activity, and that's what we are going to demo it in the part 2 of this video. So this is my intention, and I have tried finding out ways and means to do one thing, one functionality in multiple ways, and these are two versions that I have that are doing the same, that are doing app detection and then pre-processing techniques for OCR. So this is here ends the first part of the video where I'm describing what I intend to do, and then in the second part I will show you what we have actually done on a real device. Thank you.